So I posted last week a video freaking out about my golden pothos that was dying. Here's an update on that and other terrarium stuff, because it's not all easy breezy. So, okay. The two golden pothos that were struggling were up in this planter and this planter. They both had good drainage, and the like substrate there had felt pretty dry. So when people were saying, oh, maybe it's overwatering, that just like didn't seem right. I did ask some reptile people, and they said that because it's so far up and also kind of close to the light, they thought that they were maybe getting too much light and maybe even also drying out just because of where they are. So what I've done is I've covered top bit of the terrarium with tin foil to block out some of the light, and then also just hold in some humidity a bit better. And that should really help not only the pothos up there, but also the two ficus pumila I have kind of in those same planters. You see that one's kind of hard to see, but those also were kind of drying out and looking not so good. And actually, if you compare the color of this one, it's kind of yellow, to the one that's further down here, it's like no comparison. So yeah, and I did repot those in a more plant friendly substrate potting soil kind of mix. So hopefully that's good. And that did allow me to get a look at the roots. The roots looked healthy. No root rot or anything. So that's good. When I was doing that repotting, to make them a little less crowded, I took the individual like grow point plant that was doing the worst out of each of the planters, and I put them at the bottom to see if that would help, maybe being further from the light. So this is one of them over here. You can see that I actually think this might be newer damage, so I don't know about this guy, so we'll see how it goes. This makes me sad because the golden pothos was like the first plant I picked up for all of this. It was really exciting, and now it's not flourishing. The one over here has really been going through it. Oh god, all this stuff ends up so dirty because of me moving stuff around. Okay, so this one's kind of really not doing well. These two leaves are super yellow. There was another leaf that actually got some mold on it because the big cork branch I had up here was growing a little moldy. Now I did add some isopods today, some more, and I should be getting my springtails in a couple days finally, so then like that should like keep mold in check. But yeah, so for now that's gone. Where is it? There it is. I'll sterilize it and maybe put it in again. I do also have this piece of ghost wood that's kind of cool. Like that looks nice. So I don't know, maybe I'll put that in instead. Another update, this I guess elephant in the room. I'm trying to properly mount this bromeliad to the tree fern fiber. This is a method I saw in Josh's frogs where you take that moss ball and you pin it down using bamboo skewers. So I might have to see if this is like tight enough, but hopefully that works, because I would love to have this little cranny where I had it before. I'd love to have this room back, especially because that gives me access to, what is that? Okay, just like a random fiber. Okay. Anyways, that gives me access to this part of the planter, and I was thinking that I could actually put in another ficus pumila plant, just because I picked up a variegated one the other day, and it looks so cool. Where is it? Here it is. So this would be nice to have there too, because then it would also go along the tree fern fiber panel and just kind of cover that, because the thing is, this panel is not that pretty. It's kind of ugly. The point is that plants can grow on it and grab onto it really easily. So I need them to do that for me. Also, the tank, when I got it, came with the heat pad the previous owners had put on it, but they're kind of hard to take off. So I decided that's part of why I would have so much right here, just to kind of cover it up so I don't have to look at it, but I also don't have to take it off because I don't know, it's difficult to take off. And yeah. Okay, what else have I done? So this Dracaena was kind of like unstable, like it felt like it was going to topple over. It's still like not great, but it's better than it was. So today I actually just added a bunch of cocoa fiber to the base, kind of mix that in just to just because that's like the main substrate I have a lot of right now to do that with. So I think it's a bit more stabilized, but I just want to be calmed. I just want to know that it's like in here, you know? Okay. This calathea was kind of drying out a little. So that was scary to me because I thought like, man, I've been going in here and misting all the time. But I realized, you know, this is a big tank. And so the humidity up here where I'm testing it might not be enough. And the calathea itself, maybe the soil here actually isn't humid enough. It's not actually taking in enough water. So good thing now is I have a moisture meter. So I can actually stick that right in the soil. I keep like piercing leaves when I do that, and it'll tell me how it is. So here is still in the moist range, so that's good. And I want to make sure things, okay, see, I keep poking. But anyways, I don't know, I'm a math kind of person. I like numbers. I like having an objective, definite number that tells me this is good or not. So hopefully this calathea will stay okay. I'm actually filming this at like night. I don't usually have the light on at night, but just to kind of show what's going on, I put it on. And so that's why its leaves are standing straight up, because it's also like the prayer plant. And during the day, the leaves are like straight down, which is really cool. It's really cool. Taking out that big branch gives it a bit more room too. Same with this Dracaena. Maybe this Dracaena needed a bit more room. There are just so many cool plants. I wanted to put them all in, you guys. Just want more plants. Like, I'm even thinking now, like, oh, how cool. No, I do have space for more plants in here. There's so many cool ones, though. Maybe another day when I get another gecko. No. Oh, also this umbrella plant has maybe some tiny growth here. I don't know what that is. But if that's doing okay, then that's nice. Okay, so I think that's kind of it for now. So there's some updates on how things are going. Gecko weighs 12.7 grams as of today, so hopefully in about a month everything in here will be going okay and I can put him in. He'll hopefully be about 15 grams by that point, which is the recommended. But anyways, that was maybe a little rambling, panicked, but that's kind of how I feel about this sometimes. It looks nice, but man, am I scared that's all just gonna go awfully wrong.